Hi guys, my name's Judy and welcome back to a new video. So I am really excited to be filming this video because it is my monthly unboxing video and I know you guys love those and I love filming them. So these are mostly packages I've received in the last couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. There are a lot, but a lot of them I do get through my job as well, so do bear that in mind. And then we have some pre-orders and some other little bits thrown in. So I actually am still waiting for a few parcels to arrive, but I'm too eager. I just want to film this video. I've had some of these for a couple of weeks and I'm itching to open them. I am also on my lunch break whilst I'm filming this video, so I have about half an hour to film this. So I need to be super quick. If not, this video, you will see me again later on, probably in lighting that is totally different because by the time I finish work, it's going to be dark. So I might have to film the rest of this video in a slightly different light, so hopefully you guys don't mind. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into the unboxing. I'm not going to go in any particular order, but I will start this off with a small disclaimer just to say that there are many fairyloot parcels in this video that I'm going to unbox. And if you didn't know, I do work for fairyloot and therefore have to give a disclaimer that I did receive these for free. But I've been a long-term subscriber of fairyloots for many years and I genuinely do adore them and their books. But yes, now the disclaimer is out the way, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so the first one we have is a fairyloot parcel, and this one I think is Scarlet Veil. So I do have the waterstones edition, which I accidentally pre-ordered, but I did want the fairyloot one. And it's very stunning. I'm so excited to see it in person. I haven't finished reading the original trilogy, which is the Serpent and Dove trilogy, but I did love the first book. And I don't know if you can read this without having finished that one, but it is set in the same world and that's kind of all I know about it. This is the fairyloot exclusive edition. It is so stunning. We have the black cover with the red foiling, so pretty. These are our sprayed edges, I love those, and then this is what the back looks like. So yeah, this is a stunning book. We do have some character art on the end papers here and some more character art here. I'm not usually into blondes, but I mean, I can make an exception for this man. Don't know who he is yet, but I'm excited. It is also signed by the author. And then underneath the dust jacket, we have this gorgeous red foiling all over, which I'm just gonna open it like this so you guys can see how stunning is that. I love the gothic vibes of this book. Like, look at the foiling. It's just so pretty. I feel like every single part of this book really complements the other. So yeah, that is the fairyloot exclusive edition of this book. I believe it's kind of like a romantic fantasy in a sense. And yeah, like I said, all I know is that it's set in the same world as Serpent and Dove trilogy. Very excited to read it because I did really enjoy that trilogy. I do need to finish it. But yeah, this is our first book of the unboxing. So next we have this fairyloot parcel, which I'm not sure what's in here. Oh yay, so this is my fairyloot exclusive edition of Throne of the Fallen, which I cannot wait to read. I've had so many good things about this book. This is set in the same world as the Kingdom of the Wicked series, but this one is a standalone. It follows one of the other princes of hell, so this one follows Envy, I think. And yeah, I haven't actually finished that series yet. I still need to read the third one, but I'm a big fan of it, especially of Prince Wrath. But yeah, this follows his brother, I think, who is Prince Envy. I'm pretty sure it's Prince Envy. This is what the fairyloot exclusive edition looks like. So it has a full colorway change. It's stunning. So we have this gorgeous tealy color, and then this is the back. It also has this kind of shine on the key, which I love, that little detail. And then look at these edges. I am so obsessed. So we have them all the way around the top and bottom, and I just love how vibrant these are. They're just so crisp and beautiful, and I just love how they match the cover perfectly. We have these end papers inside, and then we have our little signature here, and then this is what it looks like under the dust jacket. We have this gorgeous foiling with the key. I love this so much. It's just so pretty. Look at it. Who knew a key could be so pretty? That's not all. We also have a reversible dust jacket, which I am so in love with this. Honestly, this art, look at this. I'm hoping you guys can see this because I do have a softbox light on at the moment, so the lighting may go funny. But this is what it looks like. Hopefully, can you see that? I feel like you can see that. This is what it looks like. It's stunning. I love this artwork here. I cannot wait to read this, and I'm just so happy that I have this edition, honestly. I'm predicting this to be 5 stars. I've heard this is absolutely amazing. I think it is a standalone. I don't think there's going to be any other books, so I'm very happy about that, because sometimes I like a little standalone just set in the same world as a book series that I love, if that makes sense. So I'm really excited to read this one. I am predicting 5 stars, and I might even pick this up before the end of the year. But yeah, this is my second copy of this book and I have no regrets. I am obsessed with this, honestly. So next we have another fairyloot parcel. And this one, I'm not actually sure what this is. This could be a few different things. So, let's see. Okay, so this is the Brandon Sanderson. I don't actually own the other fairyloot editions of these books, which I am kicking myself for now. Like, I really wish I got them. I haven't actually read this series yet, but I plan to read eventually one day. Probably by the time I'm old and wrinkly, I hope to have read all of Brandon Sanderson's books. But these are the ones that I do have for now. Maybe one day I will try and get the other fairyloot editions, but for now I do have these. So we have A Rhythm of War Part 1 and 2. I do already own Rhythm of War Part 1, I think, in hardback, but I do love the fairyloot editions so much more. So they are purple with this gold detailing, and then these are the spines here, and then we have these gold edges all the way around, which I love. I love this gold. So yeah, that is those. I love the small hardbacks too, but I think I definitely will have to try and purchase all the other fairyloot editions, probably like secondhand. But yeah, I'm really happy that I have these. Can't wait to finally delve into Stormlight Archives, and yeah, I'm very happy that I have these. Okay, so next we have another fairyloot parcel. Yeah, like I said, there are a lot of fairyloot parcels that I have right now because everything is obviously just coming out at once. And like I said, I do get these now for my job. So, I mean, is this anything new? Have I always had a million fairyloot parcels being delivered every week? Yes. So nothing's really changed, but it just so happens in this specific unboxing video, the majority are fairyloot. I do have some illumicrate, I do have some Lock Library and some waterstones, but anyway. So next we have the fairyloot adult book only, and this month's book is Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. This is my 4th copy of this book now, and I love it. This is my favourite edition so far. I'm obsessed with it. So this one I like because it's very different to all of the other Swordcatcher editions. This one has character art on the front, which I personally love on a fantasy book. So this is what it looks like. It has this kind of like matte background with the gorgeous, like, I can't remember what this is called. But if you know what I mean, it's like glossy, really, really nice. This is like embossed and just stunning. Love it. And then this is the back. It has some foiling here and up here, and then this is our spine again with the foiling, and then we have these stunning edges, which I'm obsessed with. I cannot wait to put this on my shelf. I love these so much. Just look how gorgeous these are. Then inside we do have character art with foiling, which again, just I love foiling so much. I want every book to have foiling. So this is the character art here. I know one of them is called Hannah. I think that's their names, but I might be wrong. But here are our character art end papers, and then we do have some more on the back, which, just look at this. I'm obsessed. I love this so much. But that's not all. We then also have this stunning naked hardback with the foiling. So this is what the front looks like, our spine, and then this is the back. So I am honestly obsessed with this edition. It's stunning. Cannot get enough of foiling, especially gold foiling. Just something about it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it just adds that little extra something to a book, and I'm obsessed with it. I also forgot to mention this does have a solid black top and bottom, and we also have this little red ribbon, which I love. I wish all books came with a ribbon in them, but then I wouldn't have any use for my bookmarks, and I do love bookmarks. But anyway, this is the fairyloot edition of the Swordcatcher book by Cassandra Clare, and I have started listening to this on audio. I'm very, very small way in. I'm still on the prologue, I believe, but it's really interesting so far. This is an adult fantasy. It's breaking away from the Shadowhunter world that we all know and love, so I'm really interested to see what Cassandra Clare does with that. But yeah, anyway, we'll hopefully actually read this soon. Okay, so we have, you guessed it, another fairyloot parcel. I will pick up a different thing next that isn't fairyloot, I promise. But yeah, let me just get this one out. So this is Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. Now, I am very on the fence about Olivia Blake. Now, I have only tried to read one of her books so far, and it wasn't fantasy or anything. It was a contemporary fiction, I think, Alone with You in the Ethers, and I DNF'd it. I couldn't do it. I really, really did not like it at all. I didn't get it. I don't think I was the intended audience for that book, so I did DNF like 70 pages in, and I don't DNF that often. but I just literally was like, I never want to read a book like this again. But I do have the Atlas 6, and that is a fantasy series that I want to read. I also do have Masters of Death already, but the Waterstones edition with the skulls. And I really want to read that because it sounds so good. So I do really want to give this a go, and I really hope that I love it. But this is Masters of Death by Libby Blake. This is the fairyloot exclusive edition. So we have this gorgeous cover, and then these are our sprayed edges. We have these skeletons on, which I love. I love the red and the black skeletons. Very my vibe, and we have them all the way around top and bottom. Then we do have these really cool spooky end pages. I also forgot to mention there is foiling on the spine. This is all embossed in like a foiling, which I love. We have the same end papers on the back of the book as well. We have a signature here, and then underneath the dust jacket we have the same design as the end papers. Again, I love when books are very cohesive and everything just matches. It just scratches something in my brain that I love. But yeah, it basically says here, a ghost infested mansion, a small group of supernatural beings, and an unlikely quest. I believe there's like vampires in here and everything. It just sounds so cool, very different. I've heard that this is really, really good. And like I said, I do want to give Libby Blake another chance, especially her fantasy style stories. I just think maybe her contemporary writing isn't for me, but I'm hoping that these very much will be. I mean, I love anything with vampires, curses, and like a mystery in, and this sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I've heard very good things. So I'm very, very happy to have this edition, and hopefully I do love this book when I do read it. So next we have this Lock Library box, which I actually bought at Yale. I think I might have already shown this in a vlog, but I figured I'd just show you guys it again. So I have already opened this, but I wanted to show you. So I got one of those mystery boxes, and I really wanted, I can't remember what the book's called. It's like Something Lie Down or Dreams Lie Down or something. It has a blue cover, it has a moon and bats on the sprayed edge, and I wanted that one so bad. Did not get that one, unfortunately, but I did get this book, so I just thought I would include it. But if anyone happens to want to part ways with their copy of the book I cannot remember the name of, please do let me know in the comments, because I would love to take it off your hands, because I just really, really want that book so bad. I am obsessed with that edition. But anyway, this is the book here. It's The Kingdom is a Golden Cage by Lily Inkwood. I've never heard of this book. I believe it's fantasy. I think it has a bit of romance in and fairy tales. Never heard of it at all. I don't know if that's a good or bad sign. If you have read this, please do let me know your thoughts in the comments. But it has like a foiling on it here, so I'm not a huge fan of this cover. Something about it, I don't know, I don't quite like, but I do like all the customizations that the Lock Library do put on their books. So I only have one of their books previously, which is the Book of Witches, which I unboxed in a vlog a little while ago, maybe my Vampathon vlog. But yeah, that's the only one I've had for them. But I do have a subscription now, and I'm going to test them out for a few months to see if I like it or not. But yeah, I think this is one of the earlier books maybe, but this is the sprayed edge, which is really, really stunning. I do like the sprayed edge. They don't have end papers, but they do have a bound letter inside from the author, which I think is really, really cool. And then underneath the dust jacket has this little cage design, which is nice with the gold foiling. Again, you all know I love the gold foiling. It just adds something to a book that I'm obsessed with. But yeah, I honestly don't really know much about this. All it says here is, once upon a time there was a princess locked in a tower, forced to bend to her father's will. And that's all it says, and I'm not going to read into this anymore. I think if I am going to pick this up, I'm going to go into it knowing very little. I find that I enjoy my books a lot more when I don't really know a lot about them, because I will be reading the book and also be distracted by trying to guess what's going to happen next and run theories through my brain, and that does distract me from the story. So I do find now that a lot of the time, if I know bits and pieces about a book and it sounds like something I'm going to like, I will buy it without even reading the synopsis and then go into it, because I just find it more fun. I like a surprise. And yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to read into this, but that's the kind of gist of the book. Like I said, if you have read it, please do let me know your thoughts. But that is that one. Okay, so then we have another fairyloot parcel. So this one, again, I don't know what this one is, but let's find out to get there. So this will be a pre-order. So this one, oh, it's not a pre-order, yay. Okay, so I think a while back I said in a vlog that I did a fairy trove order, because Fairyloot did like a big restock in July. I did actually miss it originally, but I recently did purchase some books off there. So this one I did buy myself. So I got this, a Chloe Gong book, and I also got, I think, the sequel to Never a Hero, I think it was. I'm pretty sure Never a Hero is the first book, so I bought the sequel to match my fairyloot edition of that. And then, yeah, a Chloe Gong one, which I think I am still waiting for the Chloe Gong one. This was one of the other ones that I ordered. I'm so happy that I got this. So this is Spells for Forgetting by Adrian Young. I do already own this book, but I haven't read it yet. A couple of my friends have read this. They loved it. They were obsessed with it. And my friend Kat always tells me that I'm going to love this when I do read it. It's a small town, second chance romance. It has a mystery in it. It has kind of like a supernatural paranormal vibe, and there's like tarot cards and stuff in here. It's very eerie, atmospheric, all the kind of things I like. And I feel like this is a perfect like early winter read. You know, when you're transitioning from autumn to winter, this is what this book feels like to me, and I haven't even read it, but that's the vibes it's giving. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to read this one. I plan to pick this one up in the winter months, and I just really wanted the fairyloot edition. I don't think I had my adult sub when this first got put into one of their monthly boxes, and I was so happy when I managed to get my hands on this. So this is what the cover looks like. It's very gorgeous, and then we have these sprayed edges which do go all the way around. I just love these, honestly. And then we do have some end paper art. So this is what it looks like here. We have these end papers, and then we have these on the back. And then we have more of the gold foiling that you all know I love by now. So yeah, I love this so much. It's so, so pretty. I feel like I should have bought two of these so I could have gave Kat one, because I feel like Kat would have really liked this edition as well. So maybe Kat, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I might get you this for Christmas. Sorry, I just ruined your Christmas present. But yeah, anyway, love this edition. So happy that I have this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love this book when I do read it, so I don't mind that this is a second copy of a book I haven't read. But that is nothing new here. If you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Jodie. I buy multiple editions of books I've not even read yet, but we're not going to talk about it. Anyway, very happy that I got this. So next, let's open an illumicrate. So I think I'm still waiting for my monthly illumicrate for November. It's probably a bit too early in the month for that, so I will probably unbox that in a weekly vlog. Same with the November YA fairyloot box, but I do think these two are pre-orders. And then I haven't got my Afterlight box this month, I think it is, or whatever it is, because I skipped it because I just didn't really want that one. I think this is like part of the Afterlight like books though, if that makes sense, but I pre-ordered it. I don't know. I'm so excited to read this. I just know I'm gonna love this. This is definitely my cup of tea. So this is Do Your Worst by Rosie Dannon, and honestly, I'm already obsessed. Not even read it. I love that this is a small hardback to match my other Afterlight books, and it's not too long, and I'm loving those romance books that are nice and short. They aren't like 400 pages long with a huge chunk of conflict in them. I like it when they're like 200 to 300 pages. Like, that's my kind of romance. But yeah, this I'm just so excited for. So this is what the cover looks like, and then we have this spooky looking moon. We have these sprayed edges. I love the colours of these. So we have solid top and bottom, and then the sprayed edge here. We do have some character art inside. So this is what the end papers look like at the beginning of the book, and I think they're the same at the back as well. I honestly didn't even look then, I just showed you guys. Yeah, so they're the same front and back, but look at the naked hardback. I'm obsessed. This kind of does look like Hogwarts though, I'm not gonna lie, but I love it anyway. I love the stars, I love the silver foiling, I just love this entire vibe. But it's like a spooky castle, I think. This is also signed by the author, which is really cool, and I think this is a spooky romance. I can't remember the exact synopsis for this one. It says here, an occult expert and a disgraced archaeologist walk into a castle, and I think there's like maybe some kind of like mystery or something, but they obviously fall for one another. Those like the vibes. It just sounds really, really fun. It just sounds like something I'm gonna like. And I remember when I first read the synopsis, which admittedly I have forgotten by now, I was like, yes, I can't wait for that book. So I had to get the illumicrate edition, and I'm so happy that I have this. Like, I'm really excited about it, if you couldn't tell. Okay, so next we're going to do a Waterstones pre-order. I don't know what this is. Oh, I forgot I ordered this. Okay, so I ordered this because I do own the Secret History signed edition, and I wanted this one to match. So this is the Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. This is like the special edition, like kind of one. I can't remember exactly what this is called, but it's a big hardback. It has the green cloth bound. I forgot what this called. It's fine. And then this is the front and back here, and it is signed by Donna Tartt. We do have these papers as well, and there is a Donna Tartt signature. So I did get this to match my Secret History. Very happy that I have this. This book is very heavy though. This is like quite literally a weapon. Like, this is huge and it's heavy. But yeah, I thought it came with a ribbon in it, but it didn't. That would have been a nice touch though. So we are moving back to fairyloot. This one, I'm not actually sure what it is. I think actually this could be the Renee Ahdieh set. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I own the Beautiful. I think that's a quartet, but I have the first 3 that are out so far. I have read the first one, the Beautiful. Loved it. Loved Renee's writing. Absolutely stunning. It's a very good vampire book if you want a book that like is about vampires but the main character isn't, if that makes sense. Like, I really liked it and I really need to continue on reading it, but this one I haven't read before, but I really want to because of how much I enjoyed her writing. Okay, so these aren't those though, but I'm pretty sure they're amongst this. Maybe we'll just set these down for a second and we'll open this fairyloot one because I have a feeling this could be them, because since I'm talking about them it makes sense to unbox them. So we'll get back to what I just opened in a moment and we will hope these are the Renee Ahdieh ones. Okay, yeah, they are. Okay, so I got the right box this time. Oh, these are so stunning. Okay, so we have The Wrath and the Dawn, which is the first book. I believe this is a duology. And then we have the second book, which is The Rose and the Dagger. I am so excited to read these. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I really want to. So this is what The Wrath and the Dawn looks like. We have the foiling. These are absolutely beautiful. I love the details. Like, it's so simple but also intricate, which is a very contradictory statement to make, but it is. That's just the vibes. Anyway, this is our sprayed edge for the first book. We have this stunning rose design. I love it. This is the end paper art inside. We have the same end paper art in the back. It is also signed by the author, and then underneath the dust jacket we have this gorgeous little design, which I love because it's a moon and a rose and I like those things. That is the first one. Very, very stunning. And then for our second book it looks like this. So this one has the silver foiling. Absolutely stunning. Again, I just love how these are very cohesive. This is our sprayed edge again with the like dagger sword rose vibe. Just love these. I forgot to show as well, they do have the top and bottom with the sprayed edge, so yeah, there is that as well, which is gorgeous. And then our end papers are the same front and back for this one. This is our end paper art here. This one is also signed, I believe, and then we have this design underneath. So again, just totally stunning books as always, and I cannot wait to put these on my shelf. Look at those edges, aren't they so pretty? But I do also love the spines. I don't know, very excited to read these though, because like I said, I really enjoyed The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I really loved her writing. I am really sorry if I'm pronouncing the surname incorrectly. I could be, so I am sorry if I am, but I really, really loved that book and I'm just excited to dive into this fantasy series. I think this is YA fantasy and I've heard very, very good things about it, and yeah, very excited. Okay, so back to the one that I was opening before. I think this is the last fairyloot one. I say that, but watch like the delivery guy knock on my front door any second with another one. Literally, it's like every day at this point. So these are the Pierce Brown books. So Fairyloot has recently done a sale for the Iron editions of the Red Rising books. So they did a Red Rising set quite some time ago and you can't get them anymore, but they have re-released with the Iron editions. So I believe some are still in stock unsigned on our website, so I will have Fairyloot's website linked in the description, so if you head there you can snag those. But I did get these two. Now I don't own the original Red Rising books to match these, and I might try and get my hands on them, but I have these and they're very pretty. So we do have Dark Age and Iron Gold by Pierce Brown. Now with the other Red Rising books, these all kind of line up to match in spine, but I love these. Look how gorgeous these are. So stunning. Again, I love the simplicity of these designs. So this is what the front looks like, and then we have our spine, and then we have the back here. We have this little signature here, and then we do have solid sprayed edges for both. My camera's not really doing this justice. It's really washing it out. It is more like vibrant, but this is what this one looks like. So again, love the foiling. Those are the Pierce Brown books. Like I said, I need to try and hunt down the Red Rising trilogy. Probably not going to happen though, because they're very hard to get hold of and very expensive, but I will be getting the Iron editions, which are stunning. I'm very excited to get my hands on those, but at least I have these and they are stunning. I can't wait to put them on my shelf. I'm going to race through these last few, but I might have to add on a little clip of me opening some other stuff towards the end because I think I'm about to run out of time. So this is my Waterstones exclusive edition of Iron Flame. So it is the exact same except for the sprayed edge. It does have this really stunning sprayed edge, so it goes all the way around. I love this edge. So stunning. But I believe there is another Fourth Wing edition with like a sprayed edge coming out as well in the UK, which I do have on pre-order. I have so many different Iron Flames and 4th wing pre-orders that I did like months ago. I actually don't know at this point like what's coming. Like I've lost count. But anyway, I do have this. Very, very stunning. So yeah, I love these edges. We'll be displaying these outwards on my shelf, and that is my waterstones book mail. Okay, we've got 4 more packages to go, one of which I know for a fact I ain't gonna get open because it's got staples in it. So like I said, I will come back and include that after all of this. I'll just insert a clip of it. This is the November locked library book, I believe. They always come wrapped like this, which I do really like. The book for this month is The Gilded Crown by Marianne Gordon. It says every life comes at a price. I haven't heard anything about this, so I'm really intrigued. This is what the cover looks like. And then we have this sprayed edge with the crowns on it, and then this is the back. This is also kind of like embossed almost. I don't know if you can tell on camera. We have the same end papers to match the sprayed edges, and then underneath it has this really simple design with the crown to match the cover. And then we have the bound author letter. So this is part of a series, and I'm not even going to read the rest of it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have romance or something, and I'm out of time to be able to read that. So anyway, this is the November pick for the locked library. Then next we have the illumicrate. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, this is going on my December TBR for sure, maybe even my late November TBR, because I cannot wait to read this. I love Ali Hazelwood so much, and I just, yeah, anyway, let's check and mate. And this is what it looks like. So this has a green cover instead of a pink one, and it has this gloss on it, which I really like. And then we have these sprayed edges. So this is from the Afterlight, like the illumicrate thing. So these are the sprayed edges. Do have a quote on the naked hardback with a chest piece, which I really, really like. And then we have a reversible dust jacket, which matches all the other Ali Hazelwood ones I have from illumicrate, which I'm obsessed with. I love this artist. So this is the reversible dust jacket. It's so cute. I will be displaying it this way around on my edition on my Ali Hazelwood shelf, and I'm very excited to read this. I need to go now because my lunch is about to end. So I will come back. I will talk to you guys a little bit more about what Checkmate is about. I will unbox my last 2 packages, one of which is a broken binding box and one is a dust jacket. So I will be back in a little while with probably really bad lighting, but I'm sorry, goodbye. Okay, I'm back and I do have tea with me. So we are going to continue this unboxing, and obviously by now you guys can probably tell there is a very big difference with the lighting, but alas, we are going to just keep going. I don't have much left to unbox like I said, so yes. So back to Checkmate. Can't remember exactly what I've shown you, but it does have the sprayed edge top and bottom and on the side. And basically I think we follow a girl who beats like the guy who's like best at chess in the world or something, I don't know, and they form like a romance. I can't even remember, to be honest, but it's something like that. It says here that it follows Mallory, who is a chess genius. She agrees to play a tournament against the intelligent and infuriating king killer Nolan. So yeah, it sounds like they kind of are not enemies, but rivals. I think this is like a rivals to lovers kind of vibe. So yeah, very, very excited to read this, whether it be adult or YA. It might be adult, I honestly just can't remember. But either way, I'm very excited to read it. Very happy that I have this stunning illumicrate edition to add to my Ali Hazelwood collection. And yeah, I just love Ali Hazelwood's writing so much. Is it all the exact same story with slightly different main characters? Yes. Do I still eat it up every single time? Also yes. I just love it so much. But yeah, anyway, happy that I have this. Don't know why I keep throwing it around. Okay, and then our last box is this broken binding box, which I believe is my pre-order of, I think it's Bookshops and Bone Dust. It's the sequel to Legends and Lattes, which I have the broken binding edition of. I did decide to get the matching edition of the sequel. I recently read Legends and Lattes and I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was just a nice, fun, little wholesome, warm hug of a book, and I really liked it. So I am excited to read the sequel, though I have heard that it's not as good as the first one, but I feel like that's kind of a given for sequels for the most part, unless you're Akama. Say no more. Oh my god, this is a lot of wrapping. I love the broken binding books because they always come really cutely wrapped. Now, have I actually received anything except for one before? No. This is my second one, but this is the Bookshop and Bone Dust, and this is what it looks like. You also get this exclusive print as well. I do have my other one framed. This is our little art print that comes with it, so I will definitely get a little frame for this one too. And let's open this up and get the book out. Here we have it. This is Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldry, and this is what the cover looks like. We also have these blue sprayed edges, which are really cool. It is also signed by the author, which I really like. And then I think there's art under here. Yeah, so we have this little design under the dust jacket as well. Oh, and there's the same design on the back. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I just wanted it to match my other edition, although I don't know where I've put my other edition. I think I spot it over there. Let me go and grab it. So this is my other Broken Banyan edition of Legends and Lattes. So yeah, they're really cute together. Like the sprayed edges. The only thing that's bugging me is the spines are different, which is such a tiny thing. Like, it's not the end of the world, but they are different. But I'm probably going to have them facing out like this ways anyway, so it's fine. I just noticed this little books on this one. Oh my god, I love that. Let me try and show you a bit closer. Like, how cool is that? So yeah, very happy that I have these, and they can sit on my shelf looking gorgeous together. And then we'll move on to the last item. So this is the one I can't get out the freaking tube because there's like staples in it. I finally got it out the tube. So this is from one of my favorite artists on the planet, Bluey Boo. I will link them down below. Honestly, I just adore them so much. And when I was at Yelp, I did actually get the black edition of the dust jacket I'm about to show you, which is this one. So it's a 4th wing dust jacket. So I pre-ordered the light one maybe a couple of months ago, and then I saw this at Yelp and decided to get it to match. So this is the black edition. It is so stunning, and this one actually has sprayed edges, but I ordered the light edition, which came first. So this is what it looks like. It is gorgeous. It has foiling and everything. I love the spine. Oh, I'm just obsessed. Like, look how stunning that is. So let's put it on the spare copy of 4th Wing that I have so you can see it properly. I think by now, considering how many like custom dust jackets I have bought over the years, I would be a pro at doing this, but no, it never gets easier. That's as good as we're gonna get, honestly. I don't think I'm getting this any better, but this is what it looks like. So this is the white edition in all its glory. So yeah, I have the same dust jacket, just in 2 different colours, but like, how could I not? Look how stunning they both are. I love them. So that was the last of my book mail. Very happy with all of my book mail. Such a good unboxing video. I just love filming these, honestly. Like, they're so much fun to film, and I feel extremely lucky and grateful to be able to film them, to be able to have all of these books, and to be able to support authors and the publishing industry, my favourite book boxes and artists and all of that good stuff. I know I'm very lucky to be able to do so. Yes, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a black heart emoji in the comments if you did make it to the end of this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you have read any of the books I mentioned in this video, please do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but do keep it spoiler free. But I would love to know what you rated them and if you enjoyed them or not. If you have any book recommendations, please do let me know in the comments down below as well. I'm always open to recommendations, and I love finding new books to read, so yes, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I will link everything down below. So I will link Fairyloot's website, illumicrate, Bluey Boo's website, Broken Binding, and the Lock Library. I think that is everything. So yes, that will all be in the description box down below if you guys want to check any of them out. And all of my socials will also be in the description box as well. So that includes my TikTok and my Bookstagram account. And you can also find the link to my Patreon, and that's where you're going to get extra content from me, such as hauls, and we do a monthly buddy read. So I do an exclusive spoiler-filled reading vlog for those every single month. And we also have a Discord where we chat, there's live shows, and you get early access to videos such as this one and lots of other things. So if you are interested in any of that stuff, then you can head over to my Patreon. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all safe and well. I hope you're reading lots of good books, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Bye.